of being, which is the only true happiness, cannot come to you through any form, possession, achievement, person, or event, through anything that happens. That joy cannot come to you ever. It emanates from the formless dimension within you, from consciousness itself, and thus is one with who you are. This is from a book, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and it is one of my favorite books. I wasn't planning on making this video because I am not feeling particularly happy today or, in a very cheerful mood, but I feel like making this video is actually my way of communicating my feelings. I am constantly very focused on doing rather than being. Living in New York, especially the concrete jungle, the Empire State of Mind. That's where people come to obsess about work. That's where people come to make it. All the people that I know in creative endeavors are so preoccupied with, succeeding and being at the top and making it happen. And it's absolutely amazing. But I feel like I'm missing out on being because I am so focused on doing. And I feel like that's the opposite of what we come here on this earth to do. Now, you can be and do all at the same time, but when your doing overrides who you are being, I feel like that's where the conflict starts. I love New York so much. It's incredible. And I watched a video by Sarah and Cody Jensen yesterday about them leaving New York City and why they're leaving New York City. And it was the clearest explanation, and they put into words perfectly what I've been feeling. I feel like my values don't align anymore with the city's values. The city is fast. It goes 100 miles an hour. Everybody here rushes. And I want to slow down. I've been rushing for so long. I've been sprinting for so long without really knowing what I'm sprinting towards. Now, when I first moved here, my sprint was towards being an actor. I was like, I want to be an actor. After graduating and doing acting work for a year, I realized that me being an actor stemmed from not feeling good enough and needing all this external validation. Your true happiness comes from within, and nothing external can ever make you happy, fulfilled, peaceful. And I thought that New York is gonna give me that, and I thought that acting is gonna give me that. But when I came to the root of the problem, or the root of the question, like, what do I wanna do? Why am I here? I realized that it's not acting, but I also realized what I wanna do or who I wanna be just simply doesn't align with New York anymore. But the thing is, I feel like I've lost the wonder of life, because New York City doesn't allow me to be. It's a very action-oriented city. I need to do a lot in order to live here. And as Cody and Sarah said in their video, the cost of living is not worth the quality of living. And when I heard that line, it blew my mind because I couldn't agree more with it. I learned so much in the last 4 years. It's crazy. And New York will always be my home, but I am really seriously thinking about moving away from New York City. And it's not even thinking. I am going to leave New York in the next year. That's not even a question. I wanted to make this video because I want to bring focus onto being and this inner peace and inner discovery rather than just external doings and external actions. Action is great, especially when it aligns with who you are, who you want to be, when it aligns with your values, but I'm having a major conflict between who I see myself as and who I want to become and the actions that I need to do in order to be in this city. I love water. I'm such a beach person. I love the outdoors. I didn't realize how much I needed nature until, well, it's been almost 4 years and I am really desperate for nature. I want to slow down. I want to be one with life. One of my favorite quotes is, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. And I am trying to rush everything. I am trying to hurry. I am forcing everything to happen just because I feel like I don't have the space or the time to allow myself just to be. Or actually even the resources. If I owned an incredible apartment and I didn't have to worry about rent or groceries and I was just swimming in money, cool, then New York is a great space to be. You can just do whatever you want to do on a daily basis. But being a young adult and still figuring out what path I want to take, it just doesn't really work. So yeah, I wasn't planning on making this video. I just want to focus on being. I want to slow down. I don't want to rush through life. I just want to be one with life. I want to slow down. I want to feel at peace because I've been getting very anxious. We are enough just the way we are, just by being, just by existing. Like, we did the hard part. The hard part was actually getting here. Knowing that the odds of us being born are 1 in like 400 trillion. We did the hard part. Like, we won the race. We are here. Now we just have to focus on play and, you know, having a lovely time and connecting with other people and just not being anxious about stuff, because it's just a waste of this precious life. So that's all I want to say. That's all I wanted to share, to get it off my chest. Maybe it resonates with you, but yeah, I think it's time for me to focus a little bit more on being and a little bit less on doing.